Good morning and welcome to Matt and Bar Outdoors. So my birthday was the other day and I got loads of lovely new bits of kit to play with in the woods. So I've got a few items to show you. I'm going to do a couple of videos. So the first item up today is a titanium cooking pot. You've all seen my titanium cut from Amp kit I use constantly for brews and all the rest of it. It's fantastic, but sometimes you need to add that little bit more capacity for doing boiling bag meals, a larger cup of tea for 2 people for example. So with that in mind, I had a look online and Amazon's got a load of different varieties of titanium cookware, and as far as I can tell, the majority of them look very, very similar, if not identical, just with a different branding on. So I went for the cheapest option. I went for the Lixada. That's a 650ml cup. So here's the cup. You get this lovely thick mesh bag to keep it all in, which stops the lid from rattling as well. As you can see, this is fresh out the box. You get a lid with straining holes in it and a small loop there so you can lift the lid off when it's hot. Try not to make a mess. Okay, so this is the cup itself then. So you get 2 folding handles. They come out just like that. It's graduated on the inside of the mug as well. I don't know if you can see that. It goes up to, what do we mean? It goes up to 500ml inside the pot. So if you want some accurate measurement on the fluids, that's absolutely possible. So it weighs next to nothing, being titanium. The advantages of titanium over aluminium, generally speaking, it's stronger. Titanium melts at around 1600 degrees C. Aluminium melts at around 660 degrees C, so you've got 1000 more degrees of heat to play with. So in theory, this pot shouldn't warp over time like aluminium does. I'm sure you've all got frying pans at home made of aluminium and they're all bent and warped where they've been heated up repeatedly. So happy days. So the lid itself then, people have complained online that it's not a particularly good fit. To be honest, it's not a huge sort of lip there to fit onto the pot, but it's not going anywhere. People really haven't got any sort of need to complain. The handles, if you've seen my Alp Kit titanium cooking mug thing, you see I've got some orange hose around the outside. So that's a silicone hose that goes for radio controlled cars. It's a fuel hose for them. Being silicone, it doesn't melt unless it's under direct flame. So what I'm going to do is buy some more hose. I'm going to lift this handle off and I'll bring some hose just round about there, just below where it starts to curve, just there. So that will enable me to lift the pot off the stove with it being hot and I won't burn my fingers. I've had great success doing that in the past with my other mug. So I'm going to be buying some hose and putting that onto this cup. So I will be demonstrating cooking in this cup very shortly because I've got another video to do. So stay tuned. I've got the Amateur Pocket Rocket 2 stove to have a look at and we'll use this to brew, make a brew with. So I will see you soon. All the best from Matt and Bar Outdoors.